Hey, you guys.
Ha ha, there you are. All right, hey, this is Dr. Wright from Wright Place TV. This is a really late Facebook Live for me because I always do them really quickly or really early in the day or try to do it around lunch just because I'm doing a bunch of stuff, later on in the day. Anyway, happy afternoon, happy Monday afternoon. Thank you, replay viewers. If you're a replay viewer watching, thank you so much for watching. I totally appreciate it. Hey, Kevin Jones, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. And I just want to take a quick minute to talk about how tough it is sometimes to be a entrepreneur. My friend Lyric Hawkins has been doing a whole series on it. I did a whole thing with her. And I thought about it too. Hi, Robin. Thank you for hopping in. I know you got stuff to do. If this is a topic you know your friends are dealing with, push the little guy down there and share it, this broadcast, to your friends that might be having a lot of trouble. That means a lot to me. I really appreciate that. Lyric Hawkins is doing an excellent series on life of a womanpreneur. You should definitely check her out. And you should see all of the shows, all the interviews she's doing, including mine. But I know that loneliness is a big topic for entrepreneurs. If you've ever had that, give me some thumbs up and, just pop a little thumbs up. You can pop those thumbs up just like on Twitter where you used to pop hearts. But give me a thumbs up if you've had that situation. But I think all entrepreneurs go through a loneliness sort of period. Hey, Ashley, good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, thank you. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Probably everybody except, hey, hello, Lula Charles. Hi, Parker. Anyway, she's such a little cutie pootie. I shouldn't call you Pootie, but you're very cute, and I love that you're an entrepreneur, so I'm totally... Hello, Tiffany. Tiffany Taylor Hicks is from Velvet Rope. So much to learn from you, girl. So much to learn from you. And hello, Keller. I think it's a Payment Keller. Hello. Thanks for logging on. So we're talking about entrepreneur loneliness, what you can do about it. I think all entrepreneurs have that challenge, except for maybe marriedpreneurs. I don't know if you guys know Consuelo Buckley and Otis L. Buckley. They have a thing called marriedpreneurs, and they deal with, Shaylise. I'm sorry, I'm saying it wrong. Shaylise. Thank you for correcting me so I could get that together. We have to get together. She lives right by me, and we never see each other. So, marriedpreneurs, they're two married people that are in business together. They probably don't have the same challenges that the rest of us entrepreneurs have because, the loneliness factor, they're together. Hey, Barry, how are you? Thank you, Rob and Tennille, for sharing. I appreciate it. So they're probably the people that don't have so much of a challenge of being lonely. But I gotta tell you, being an entrepreneur is super, super glamorous. Give me some thumbs up if you love being an entrepreneur. Give me a thumbs up that that's you. You love being an entrepreneur. But quite frankly, most of our friends probably have jobs. You're in business for a few years before you get to the point where all your friends have businesses. And I don't know that we always even get to that point. Do all our friends have businesses? Not all my friends have businesses. And so Ashley says, yeah, you can totally feel like you're an island. And absolutely, it feels like being an island. It feels like you're out here by yourself. Like people don't really get what you're doing. And you have to be careful because you can't be complaining to just everybody because then you're going to look like you're not successful or you're grumpy. And I do a thing called vent in the tent. Give me a thumbs up if you know what vent in the tent is. Give me a thumbs up if you've ever done vent in the tent. I don't know if people really know about this, but it's a great strategy to use for your frustration. So give me a thumbs up. If you've never heard of vent in the tent, just type in the comments, I've never heard of vent in the tent, Dr. Wright. What the heck are you talking about? I got my summer braids going. We'll see how long that lasts. So here's the deal. Vent in the tent means that's what you do when you're frustrated. Okay, you get a partner, and I have certain people that I can call and say, look, I need 10 minutes. I need to vent in the tent. Their job is not to solve your problems. Ashley says she hasn't, so I'm going to share with you what this is. Okay, Robin, I'll tell you about what vent in the tent is. No problem. So here is the deal with vent in the tent. You prepare the person ahead of time. You can't surprise people with vent in the tent. Okay, this isn't an ambush. And you can't call the person that you're frustrated with. So if I was doing vent in the tent and I was upset at Ashley didn't make my hot yoga hot enough. I was cold. Her rocks were not warm. I was not sweating like I wanted to sweat, and I want to fuss about it. So you wouldn't call the person you're upset with, okay? Ashley has never given me not hot yoga, just by the way. And the only reason why Ashley, I totally thought of you because I just went to my outside office and came back and got some things. And I drove by and it was like, oh, hot yoga. I'm like, dude, it's 100 degrees outside. Isn't hot yoga redundant? I'm just saying. Okay. So you don't vent to the person that you're upset with. You find your buddy. You make the buddy ahead of time. And their job is not to solve your problems. Their job is not even to give you answers. Their job, and it works really well with women, but of course it works with men too. Their job is just to listen to you vent and get it out. I can't stand this. I can't do. I'm frustrated. Blah 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 blah. I can't believe this. Blah 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 blah. Their job is just to go. I know. I've had that same thing. Yes. Go ahead. Is that all? And vent till you get it out. Their job is not to solve your problem. Everybody write that in your little comments. Your job is not to solve the problem. Your job is to just let them vent safely someplace, and you're not going to blab it out to other people. Okay? Just to listen. Just to listen. So sometimes you got to get that out. You get it out, get your frustrations out. Then you can calm down. You can go back to what it is you were doing, and you can start actually solving the problem. And that's called vent in the tent. You only have a few people that you do this with. You set this up ahead of time. You don't surprise people. The people that I call when I say, I need to vent in the tent, if they're busy, they'll say, all right, give me 10 minutes. Let me clear my desk. Let me finish this phone call. Let me do whatever. And they'll get back to me. Okay? Robin says, I've done that before, just didn't know that there was an actual term for it. Absolutely, Robin. There's an actual, it's called vent in the tent. And so entrepreneurs need that to vent the entrepreneur stuff. Ideally, you don't want to do it with your family because, listen, I've been an entrepreneur for a long time. Your family's sick of hearing about your business, okay? And if you complain too much, then they're scared that you're not doing well. They don't understand that just like they have things happening on their jobs, things happen in your business too. So you don't want to scare your family into thinking that you're not doing good. You want to spare your family so that you can go to dinner, you can sit down and this stuff isn't in your head. You're not being grumpy to the kids. You're not being grumpy to your spouse. You're not, you can just do your thing. So like Ashley wrote, not solving, just listening. Not solving, just listening. But that does not fix the loneliness factor. It does not fix the factor that you're kind of in it by yourself, with yourself, just you. And I'm tired of holding this selfie stick because I forgot to stand. Hey, David, how are you? Good to see you. Sometimes you just need to get it out. That's true. Sometimes you just need to get it out. But that doesn't really help the loneliness factor. So for the loneliness factor, that's the part of entrepreneurship they don't tell you about. They don't tell you that, the glamorous stuff that people see online is not all the stuff that you do. The majority of the stuff is you toiling alone, setting things up, hiring people. You have all this behind the scenes stuff that you're doing, and it's just like people don't really get that. And so you have to kind of find a running buddy if that's possible. Find someone who is maybe in a different business, but you're kind of in the same place, and you guys can plan some things together, like maybe you can carpool and go to networking events together. Maybe, there's some things that you can do together. You don't have to put your businesses together and become business partners, but you can hang out together. You can go to Starbucks together and work on your computers for 2 hours, or come over to each other's office and just sit side by side. I tell it, it's like being little kids. When little kids are really little, and you probably remember this, Ashley, they'll play together but by themselves. Like they'll stand next to each other playing with their own stuff before they start to play together. Remember that stage, Ashley, with your kids? Her kids are the cutest little kids. Play together separately. Get your computer, get your thing, do your thing, invite your friend over, and, have some wine later. Ashley says, creating content at all hours of the night, lonely. Absolutely. It is lonely to be creating content, and nobody's up. Everybody's asleep except you. And my dog Baxter, who has to tell the whole world he's not asleep and you can't walk in his yard. So, because it's summer, so the dogs are like cats. They're sleeping all day while it's 10,000 degrees, which means they're wide awake come 9 o'clock tonight when it's all cool and they want to run around. So here's what you can do. When it's like that at night, obviously you're not going to go out and say, hey girl, meet me at Starbucks. Ashley, girl, meet me at Starbucks at 11 p.m. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. But what you can do is you can run virtual sprints. Okay, so here's how virtual sprints work. You check in with someone online and you say, look, from 9 to 9:30, I'm going to get this accomplished, X, Y, and Z. What are you going to do? I write you back. From 9 to 9:30, I'm going to do all of my Twitter posts for the rest of the week. Then we check in online via email or text and say, hey, did you do all your Twitter posts? Yes, I did. Did you do your X, Y, and Z? Yes, I did. Okay, what are we going to do the next half hour? And if you're super distracted, then make your sprints at, hey, Daniel, thank you for joining. Ashley says she loves this idea. Thank you, Ashley. Make your sprints 30 minutes. If you're like super distracted, this stuff is going on, you got things on your mind, or you can't focus, make it 30 minutes. So you don't start getting online and start getting distracted and doing a bunch of stuff. Okay? If you're really focused, you can do sprints at an hour or 2 hours at a time, just depending on where your mind is. The more distracted I am, the more trouble I have, the more I can't focus, the more I feel panicky, the more I feel whatever, out of sorts, the closer my sprints are. My check-ins are going to be 30 minutes with whoever I'm checking in with. I only have one person that I do sprints with, but the check-ins will be every half hour. So that can help with the loneliness, and that's something you can do online or on text. So the person doesn't have to be in your town. The person can be across the ocean and still run sprints with you. When you're an entrepreneur, having a mentor, having a coach, helping you do those, get those things straight in your mind is key to your success. One of the things I'm working on is a media icon program. I put the link in there, so if you guys want to check that out. I'm doing a $97 class on how to get all of your media together, your social media together, to raise your profile, have more people know who you are, and therefore make more sales, make more money, and really get your message out there. So it's a $97 class. We're doing it online. It's 4 hours. It's going to be from 8 to 11. Not 4 hours, it's 3 hours. 3 hours. 3 hours. I'm like a little kid. 3 hours. It's from 8 to 11 in July. So you have time to get ready for it. But we talk about stuff like this, and we talk about, the 12 areas you need to focus on so that you can raise your profile and make the money. If you feel like you're underpaid, if you're feeling like nobody knows who you are, you feel like you're the hottest thing going and nobody knows who you are, then join us for the Media Icon program. But anyway, I want you guys to try Vent in a Tent to get the steam off. Give me some thumbs up if you feel like you want to try Vent in a Tent, or at least you want to ask someone to be your Vent in a Tent partner. Okay, so ask them ahead of time, set it up, and then you can do it. Okay? Thumbs up? Okay, awesome. That'll help you run down, get your frustration levels down, hang out with your family and be clear, have your time off, and love yourself. You guys are the best. Thanks for hanging out with me. This was kind of a pop surprise, but we've got a lot of people on here, so that's freaking awesome. Maybe I'll have to do, maybe 4 o'clock's my hour. Also, the lighting is like really good in my living room at 4 o'clock, even in the winter. Okay, so you guys have a great night. Ashley says, what's the date for the Media Icon class? Hey, the Media Icon class, I believe, is July 21. July 21. So it is a paid webinar. I'm not giving a free webinar, but we're going to cover some really great things so people can see who you are and people can know what you're doing. Thank you for the 3 thumbs up, David. You guys have a great evening. I'll see you in a day or so. We'll talk some more about it. I've got my Gwynnie B box and some box from something else, and so I'm off for the evening. Probably will be working a little later on tonight, but you know, only if I can run sprints. Okay. Remember, ignoring one's conscience is neither safe nor right. I'll see you next time.